Great, so I'll figure out a cough. Anyway, so this is going to be like a sort of, not necessarily update, but along those lines. So I recently went New Forest, which is like a holiday home. Well, not a holiday home, but you know, it's like for the 6 weeks holiday we had off school. And I got some books, so I think I might as well share with you. So the first books I got was from Waterstones, and there's like 3 for $2 on that. I got them by Kat Patrick. Die For Me by Amy Plum. Delirium by Lauren Oliver. And oh my god, these books were really good. Delirium was absolutely amazing. We'll start that actually. I'm not going to go in too much about the books because I'm like time constraint. So Delirium, amazing, absolutely amazing. It's the ending was so sad. It's like, oh, it's like one of the endings where you love the ending, then you think, if this happened, you would prefer, not necessarily preferred, but it would have been a nicer ending. This one was a sad ending, but it was a really good ending. And that's what the font looks like. And the chapters just have a few birds and whatnot. Yeah, amazing book. And then Die For Me. I love the cover of this book. Okay, it's just an amazing cover. And I've never heard of Amy Plum before. Yeah, this book was a really good book. It's I don't know how to describe it. It was a quick read, but very easy to read, and it is. I think it was a really unique storyline. It was quite good. And Forgotten was a really good book. I mean, obviously it's really quick, it's just like really short. And I really like the front cover. It sucks, it says, I remember my future but my past is a blank. That, obviously at the start sort of thing, you might feel a bit like, oh, what's happening, or I don't understand, but then you do understand it, and it is a really good book. And it doesn't end it on like a definite ending, it ends it on like this like premonition sort of thing, which is really cool. But yeah, that's also a really good book. And then the rest of these books I actually got from charity shops, and I never used to like getting books from charity shops, but now I don't care. It's just like, it's cool, it's just books anyway, so it's the point. And I'm going to start off with the ones that I've actually read from a charity shop. And this was My Side of the Story by Will Davis. Again, I never heard of a guy called Will Davis, but basically this book is about this guy, and he's called Jazz, and he's 16 and he's gay, and yeah, it's about his life basically. Yeah, and it's about him going to all these gay bars and him meeting his teacher there once, which has really shocked her. And then yeah, it's just a really funny, good book, because it is supposed to be a comedy book. Like it says on the front, made me cry with laughter until I had to stop reading it in public. Victoria Hislop, author of The Island. I thought it was a really good book. You should definitely just pick it up. Just like as like, you know, just like you'd read, like say if you were just like going about and stuff, just have it in your bag. You don't necessarily need to read it all while I think that's the only one of the books I've actually read. The one I'm starting to read this one though. Like If I Stay by Gail Forman, and I only started reading it, but I sort of stopped reading it, but that's like what? And I can't remember what it's about, but I know I really wanted to read it, and then I found it in bookshops for like only £2 or something. So I was like, definitely getting that. And it's completely like fine sort of thing. Yeah. And it says living's all about making choices, dying is so different. And it says on the back, life can change in an instant. A cold February morning, a snowy road, and suddenly all of Mia's choices are gone. Step 1. As alone as she'll ever be, Mia must make the most difficult choice of all. And that's it. And this is read it a week from the Horton Hearts, London, and ultimately life affirming. If I stay on, make you appreciate all that you have, all that you've lost, and all that might be. I can't remember, I haven't looked it up either to remind myself why I wanted to read it, but yeah, I'm sort of in a stage where I've sort of stopped reading for a bit, but I need to read to like get my love for reading back, and I will do, but yeah. And then book Cecilia Ahern, A Place Called Here. Now my sister actually has this book, but I haven't read it, so I thought, yeah, it seems good. Because the back, it's about like all these people that start disappearing, and then like when she was younger, all these people start disappearing. When she's older, she disappears too, and then it's like this, well, I say different world, but I don't know because I haven't read it yet. But yeah, it's like sort of different world or something like that, I don't know. Yeah. And she has to find her way home from, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's what the film is like. It's not actually that small, but it looks quite small in camera. But in the book it actually looks like there's quite a lot. And then Before I Die by Jodie Downham. And I read her other book, that You Against Me. I loved that book. And this book's, my friend read this book, and she like apparently cried at the ending. And I do think it's going to be really sad. I think that's why I'm putting it off a bit, like leaving it to the end one, because I don't like, what we say, like books that are really like, oh my god, they do make me cry. Yeah, I don't like crying, so yeah. But yeah. And then this other book called The Butterfly House by Marsha Preston. And I really love the cover of it actually. But yeah, no. And it says on the back, because obviously it's hardback, it just has a little caption on the back. And it says, I was 15 when my mother finally told me the truth about my father. She didn't mean to. She meant to keep it a secret forever. If she succeeded, it might have saved us all. So I thought that sounded really cool. And it's only like £2, so you can't exactly go wrong. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But yeah. And then Jodie Picoult, Picture Perfect. Yeah, I haven't read this book, but I think it's about this girl. She wakes up one day all bloody and bruised and everything. She's in a cemetery, and then she doesn't remember anything. And this guy, I think he's famous or something like that, he claims that she's his wife, but I don't think she is, and everything starts going wrong. And she starts finding out who she is and everything like that. But yeah.